is Shelley. I'm the combination man for Memphis and Queen City areas, and I'm part of the January Tech Tip.
I have recently moved to the area. I've filled out an application and my realtor says that my home has fiber. Why do I still need an installation appointment?
So that's a good question. A lot of times, especially with our growth in some of these newer areas, we have taken fiber to the premise, but there's equipment we have to install. So normally the fiber is at the premise, and we've got a couple different options for what we call an ONT. This is our 7/16 calyx, which normally we try to mount to the wall. This still requires a router to be behind it. This is a different model, which is our Calyx Gigaspire line, which is part of our routers too, but this is an ONT router combo. So there's a couple different scenarios per household. The techs normally make that decision when they get there, or if they know the house, they've already set the order up with the gals in the office, which model we install.
I just got home from work and my internet isn't working. What should I do?
Okay, so these are some of the devices I had talked about in the earlier video, and these are what we call the ONTs. This one does not actually produce any wireless internet. So the first thing you want to see is if it actually has any lights on it at all. You know, sometimes a breaker gets tripped, the outlet's not working, something to that scenario. So that's normally the first thing. With this one, it doesn't have as much. Normally on the back side where these ports are, it should have a green light. If it is not green, normally we ask you to reboot it from power and plug it back in. Normally give it anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes sometimes, because some of our newer equipment, if it does a software upgrade, it can take a little longer than a normal reboot. These are some of our other models, the same type of scenario. So the light on this one should be green. If not, normally a reboot. And these as well will have just a little light on the back. Past that, normally give the office a call, or our help desk can try to guide you through some other troubleshooting tips.
I called the office and they mentioned some equipment, and I have no idea what they're talking about. What does your equipment look like and do?
Okay, so here's some of the models of the newer equipment that we are installing. We do have some older style routers and still some older style ONTs, but these are what majority of people hopefully are seeing in their households. These two are ONTs. This is our new Gigaspire lineup. And most of our equipment will say Calyx somewhere on it right there. That is a nice thing that we do as far as like the ONT and our router setup. They're both the same brand of equipment. This is the 7/16, and it actually has the Calyx logo on it as well. These will stay with the house in the premise. You know, obviously we want to keep these for the next customer if they move in. We don't like to see the cut fiber if we can all keep from that. So these boxes, like I said, this is the 7/16 indoor, and this is our Calyx Gigaspire U6XW. These, like I said, if you see these two models, these stay with location. Now, when we get into our router and mesh unit lineup, this is just a regular U6 router. It is not an ONT. That is something that needs returned. Most often the time, it will have a Ethernet cable plugged into it and a power supply. If you cannot get to those, I know sometimes we tack those up. Try to just make sure that we get the power supply back on these. So this is our U6. This is our U4. This is our U4M mesh. And then on the TV services, this is our remote and our set top. These are the things that we ask for you to return, or if you move to a different location within our exchange, we ask that you bring those to the new location. Yeah, again, my name is Shelley. Thank you for being involved with January Tech Tips. And if you have any questions, feel free to give our office call at 660-874-4111. And if they can't assist you, one of our techs in the area will do the best we can. Thank you.